Good evening, everybody. We're here at Bridge Classic Cars competitions, and we are at the workshop today. We actually got a bit of an open house as well, which is really exciting. We've got the East Coast Retro guys down. Come for a cup of coffee and a bit of cake, and the cake is great. So we are very fortunate. Hope you guys are having a wonderful time at home. If you are there at home watching, please give us a wave, say hello and let us know. For those of you who are watching, I'm sure that you know exactly what's happening today, because we are giving away the Mgb Gt, and it is a beauty. I got to drive it the other day and it is just gorgeous. It was really well looked after by one guy, and it's come to the point that he had to get rid of it. So it is just stunning. Everything about it is just glorious. So if you are in the draw for the Mgb Gt, let us know, give us a wave, let us know what you've been up to, and also how many tickets you've bought or what you've been up to. Obviously we've had a busy couple of weeks filming some new cars for the competition, so we're going to show you around them. So obviously this is the new bit of the workshop. If you have not logged in before, then...
So this is like two weeks old now, this one.
Yeah.
It's quite crazy. So yeah, a couple of weeks ago we did a video and there was literally the Dodge Viper, which is in the corner. That was the only car in here. It was massive, and then we filled it up with... The beauty of this building, which is what we haven't done before, is we've never shown you what future competition cars are going to be. There's no hiding it now. Pretty much every car you see in here is within reason. There's a couple in here that aren't competition cars, but if you like what you see in here, then comment on it, because most of them can be. That's the nice thing.
Absolutely. And if there's something that you don't see in here and you're thinking, oh my goodness, I'd really like to see, I actually saw something I think we should do the other day.
What, in here?
No,
well,
driving down the road,
right.
A little M3 three-door soft top BM.
Yeah.
About 90s.
So that's the E36. So we've got one of them in the hangar, which would be incredible. Yeah, that's a Techno Violet one that's in the hangar at the moment, but it's a storage car. He won't sell the car, which is a real shame. It's an Evo, yeah, an M3 Evo. It's beautiful.
So maybe if you guys tell Craig that's what we want,
we are looking,
then I get to drive it.
And there's also Porsche 911. That comes up quite often. That would be great.
I will be in heaven if we get to drive a Porsche.
It's funny because the Dodge Viper is a car that's for sale, and there's a gentleman that contacted me the other day who had a 911 turbo replica. Absolutely fell in love with it, but unfortunately it's not happened yet. But I was thinking, should we part exchange the Viper
Swapsies
against that? Would be great, but it didn't happen.
So guys, for those of you who've just tuned in, we are here to give away this beautiful Mgb Gt. So we'll do the draw very shortly, but for now we're going to show you around the rest of the cars that we've got coming up. So this beautiful Mark II Jag, I got to drive this last week and I really enjoyed it. I actually felt like a real bank robber, which is really exciting.
I weren't sure if you would. I weren't sure if you'd like this one.
Yeah,
but
I wasn't sure. Yeah. I wondered if it was going to drive a little bit like my dad's Jeep, which is a little bit like this, like a boat, but it wasn't.
No, it doesn't.
It was glorious.
It's nice. It's really nice.
I just looked around at Freddie, I was like, I just absolutely fell in love with it.
So that came over to us from South Africa. We had a container arrive that had 4 cars in it. The Alfa Romeo was one of them, the Mark II was one of them, and then we had a Dodge and also a Riley that came over as well. So we made the decision that these 2 cars would be competition cars. As you can see, there's no number plates on the Alfa yet, because the DVLA, we're just waiting for them to register that. But the good news is, last week, the DVLA registered this one as a UK car now. So Pub 374D is now your Mark II Jag. Hayley's driven it, so therefore we can do it as a competition.
One of my favourite bits about this is there's a little sign on the dash saying cigar.
Yeah, it's a classy car.
So cool.
It has to be if the number plate is pub.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So this is going to be one of our competition cars coming up as well. So if you would like to know ahead of time, like ahead of the normal general public, what competition cars we will have up, and also we do a discount for pre-sale, make sure you sign up to our mailing list. Just put your name, email on our website, and then you'll get ahead of time all of the different cars we've got coming up, and you get our special prices on pre-sale
so
items.
normally what we do is we either launch a car with a launch price, which is a sale price that can last, like the Spitfire, lasted 24 hours, or it can last a little bit longer. Or sometimes if you're a VIP, not a VIP member, on the database, then we'll email a voucher code, which is especially for the database, to get money off as well. So like Hayley said, it's well worth going onto it. And this is coming up. Have you recorded it? I've lost track of what you've recorded.
I have driven this one, and it likes to go because it's obviously the V8
yes,
over the normal.
That's what I was
GT.
going to mention. This is special. So we did the Mgb Gt V8 once before. Roger won our previous one, which funny enough was the maroon colour, the same as what we're giving away tonight. But the V8 went so well, and they are so rare that we had this in the workshops, and we said, yeah, let's do it.
Absolutely, and that was a dream to drive as well. It just handled really nicely as well, which was really
The nice
cool.
thing about this, it's an everyday car. If you want it to be, it's not restored. We finished it. It was a part restoration, which came to us to be finished. So we finished it. But as you can see, it's not brand new chrome. It's not a brand new paint job. We did quite a lot of work to the engine. But other than that, what you see is something you could absolutely take to shows or use every day if you wanted to.
Absolutely, you just take it down the road to the shops and
Yeah.
grab your shopping.
Yeah,
if it's
absolutely.
a nice day outside.
Of course you can.
So we've got some other little beauties. This MG TD. Yeah. I got to drive that last week as well. That is very, like, a big blast in the past.
Yeah.
Fabulous, fun car. So that will be up on the website
And this
soon.
drove nicer than you thought as well, didn't it?
It did, yeah, it really did. And it was actually quite fun. And I got to the point that it was so cold as well.
Yeah.
But I was like, in this little summer dress, like, oh. And then Freddie went, do you want to get out? And I went, no, I'm having fun now. Also, the tickets for the MGA are still for sale. So if you want to pop onto the website and grab yourself a ticket for one of these, because it is absolutely
It's crazy that
beauty.
this hasn't sold as well as we thought it was going to. It's such a special car. So the background of this car, this is a race car. If you have a look at the video, you can see this exact car has been raced by a gentleman called Roger Andreasen, who owns the car. If you're into your motorsport, you'll know him as the owner of Chevron Race Team. Unfortunately, he's not with us now. He's passed away. But this was his own car that he and his wife both raced. So it's very special. It was just before he passed away, it was handed to two of the technicians that were ex-TVR, and they built this in the TVR factory in Blackpool. I think it's probably one of the nicest condition cars that we've ever done.
Even down to the interior, just everything in it is just stunning.
And you have to mention, this is the twin cam, so this is I mean, they're nice anyway, the MGA, but this is a super special race car. It's beautiful.
So if
And there's the story of why it's got a normal MGA grille in it as well.
You like that story? Go on, say the story.
So the reason why it's got a normal MGA grille in it and not a twin cam grille is because apparently in a race in the mid-60s, it fell off and Roger drove over it. And twin cam parts are really hard to find back then, so he just got a normal MGA grille and put it on.
There
it
you go.
is.
So it's got lovely history with that car.
So it's definitely worth a competition entry, for sure, on that one. For those of you who are avid fans, you would know about our Dodge. So, I mean, I've not been allowed to drive this, and I feel slightly offended. So,
I love this car. I never want to see this car go. This is my dream car.
So this is our Triumph Spitfire, which is actually selling out a lot quicker than we thought it would be. So if you guys are thinking, oh, I might just hold up and get tickets, don't, because as soon as the tickets have sold, we will pull the draw. So if you guys are looking for tickets on this, then please do. It is a super fun little car, and I know that Freddie did absolutely love.
It's his favourite one.
It's absolutely his favourite. So
It's got a sports exhaust on it, so it's the nicest sounding Spitfire that we've had in.
exactly. But if you guys check out the video, you'll know that. So all the exhaust sounds will be on there. But we, for those of you just tuning in, we are here to give away the Mgb GT today and the watch. So I don't know if you guys have bought any tickets for the watch, but we do have this glorious watch over here, which will be given away today. But also, we are trying something a little bit different, which is this glorious bike over here, which I'm very excited about. I don't know how to ride a bike, but...
Yet.
Can you see the excitement in my face? But the lovely Katrina.
Well, I'm still very new in my journey with motorcycles as well, in the same way that Bridge is, to be honest.
Of course.
So it's all very new to me too, but I have,
Can you tell us a little bit about the journey of it?
Well, I'm from a biker family. Always knew I wanted to ride motorbikes, and it was one of those things that I just said, I'm going to do that when I grow up, and I just suddenly thought, I'm 33, it's about time that I actually did the thing that I'm, you know, so I just last year just had a bit of an impulsive moment and just thought I'm going to get my motorcycle licence finally at last. And I've just kind of thrown myself into it, and because the bikers in my family are no longer with us, I thought I'm going to open up my journey of being a beginner, obviously in a minority as well. I think women are only still, in terms of having the full motorcycle licence and insuring a bike, I think it's only around 8% or something like that. Yeah. So still, you know, the numbers are still very low. And so, I thought I'd just make my journey and my story public on Instagram and TikTok and everything.
Amazing.
And I've tapped into a community of amazing people. I've already met some brilliant people. I've done some epic trips already.
And it was so fast, the growth as well, wasn't it, of your social channels just overnight?
Well, I've still got a small following, and I haven't done it just to sort of
you
know,
show off
anything. It was purely about connecting with people, really. And it's amazing. You know, the knowledge that's shared between the biking community, it's like nothing I've ever experienced before. Everyone's so supportive, and
it's amazing when
everyone's really like lifting you up.
Of course, and like when you tap into something that you're really passionate about, and then other people see you're passionate about it, then they just want to kind of help you and join in, and which is really exciting. So, I believe we're going to be filming this next week.
Yes.
And you're going to come and join on.
I think so. Yes, the first time I did it tonight, but.
Are you excited?
It's the next step up for me because I've been riding a 125, so this will be fun to give us a go around the hangar. So,
well, excellent. So those of you who are interested in bikes, definitely let us know because this one will be up for a competition giveaway within the next.
It's pretty much brand new. I mean, it's less than a year old. It's done 200 miles from new.
I mean, it's a beautiful looking bike.
And like Karina said, it's almost a beginner's bike. So your CBT is obviously your 50cc or your 125. Yeah. This is a 300, so technically it's still a baby bike. But you'd obviously need your A2 license to have this. So, and we'll help you with that. That's the plan for this giveaway. If you've got a license already, this is absolutely a daily commuter you can use. And you'll have a bit of money in your pocket as well as part of the prize. And if you don't have a license, then the money that will be in your pocket you can use towards getting the license. And this could be your first bike. So it's a cracking first bike.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit jealous. Well, we look forward to seeing you next week. And then for you guys that want to see some more, then what's your Instagram and TikTok handle?
Bike like a mum.
Perfect.
So come and find me and join in the chat.
Amazing. We'll see you next week. So those of you guys who've just tuned in, we are here to give away the Mgb GT and the watch. For now, have we got time to have a little look in the other workshop?
Shall we? Yes.
Yeah, so we'll follow Craig through to the other workshop so we can let you know what we've been doing on the workshop side.
We've shown you in the workshop before, but it changes so much, this place.
Every time I come in here, and I'm in here pretty much every week, there is a different car being worked on, or a car which was in 1,000 pieces last week is now fully put together.
Well, the nice thing about it now is there's less cars than there normally is. This place is normally full, which is great, but it's also a bit of a headache as well.
There's only 2 cars in here that were in here the last time you were here.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
So very quickly, we've got the Pagoda, which is it's a head turner. Everyone loves it. A beautiful car. We've just finished the engine rebuild on that. Then we've got a Bentley up on the ramp, which is in to have a full respray. As you can see, we've got a little Morris Minor, the Aston DB24, which is a very special car. So that's a Miglia race car, that will be, which is super special. Still a little bit of a way off, but we're pretty much ready. We've prepared it now, so we're ready for the paint. So that will go on very, very soon.
Which is exciting, actually, because you've got a new paint room.
Yeah.
Actually, so it'll be really cool to show you guys the new paint room that you've had a bit of a shift around, haven't you?
Yes. So. Yeah. So if you look upstairs, is now our trim shop. So Lydia and Brian will now work. So they were in a separate room, which you can probably see in the distance. They were in there. They're now upstairs, so they can see everything that's going on. And then, like Hayley said, you now walk into the old trim shop, which if we very quickly look, we'll get onto the drawer in a minute.
Yeah, we will. I mean, we're having a lovely chat here. Yeah. we will draw this MGB. So I don't know how many of you are excited. If you are here waiting to see what is going on, there's a lot of things in the way. There's a little bit of an obstacle course.
You have to. Yeah.
But yeah, we will be doing the draw very, very shortly.
Come on in. So this
Come on in here.
was the trim shop, probably last time you saw, and this is where we used to do our draws when we did them from here. This is now the preparation area for paint.
And you can smell it as well.
Yeah.
I do love a thinner smell.
It's not quite dusty yet, it will be. It's only a week
No,
old.
not dusty, it's the smell of thinners, it's wonderful.
Yeah. So that's it, that's Bridge as a whole. Shall we go and do the
Absolutely,
the draw?
I think you guys should be prepped and excited about our draw now. So let's head into the other room. Try not to walk into any of the ramps. So I do doing a great job walking backwards there.
So Milo's just commented saying, when is the draw? The draw is now.
Now, it's
We're
now.
going to head over to the computer now. Well, I've not actually been looking at the comments, so.
Oh, Craig,
I
you
know,
had
I
one
know.
job.
Chris is saying fingers crossed, so he's in the draw.
Oh, good, well done, Chris.
I'm assuming for the MGB, maybe the watch.
Well, I mean, if nobody takes the watch, I'm keeping it.
David has said they're loving the MGB Roadster. Yeah, so the MGB Roadster isn't a competition car, that's the customer's car that we've just finished.
Oh, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got a thing for navy cars. I really have.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. So, guys, if you want to come over this side, and then we'll have a little look at the entry lists with, so you guys can let us know that it's all clear and you can see all the names. So here we have the entry list for the, should we do the watch first?
Let's do the watch first, yeah.
So as you can see, here's the entry list for the watch. So if you just want to make sure and let us know on Facebook,
Yeah, let us know that it's
you
clear.
can see the names all clear.
Joe said, did I see a Saab in the background? We haven't got a Saab in the background, have we? I'm just trying to think. We've got a Saab in the background at the other place.
Probably got a little bit of a delay as well.
Pagoda's not going to be a prize, Simon, unfortunately.
Oh, Simon, nice try, mate.
It'd be great, wouldn't it? Right, Kevin's come through saying clear. So we'll wait for a few more clears. There is, like Hayley said, there's a 30-second delay.
I'm just going to scroll down just so we know how many people, how many numbers. So we've got the 2999. Should I just go onto the Google number check so you can see it from there?
Yeah, let's go
So
for
as
it.
you can see, we do all of our draws on the Google random generator.
Just chuck a few numbers in there that are a lot higher than 2999.
So 4,000 and 6,000 between there, so we can just show you that it is all completely. Hopefully you can see it's all clear.
Right, they're all saying it's clear. So Joe, George, Sean,
Perfect.
thank you everyone.
I'm just going to zero this off. So it starts at 0.
So we've got roughly, I think there's about 250, 300 tickets left on the watch at the end. So there might be some tickets that aren't allocated.
So we start at 0 or 1?
1.
It's 1, isn't it? Thank you. 2999,
Yep.
just to double check that so you guys can see as well here. 2999. Wonderful. So good luck, guys, for the watch. Here we go. 1146. It's always really easy when your hands are frozen. Nearly there. I have to fight myself for not singing. Mark Strudwick, you are the winner. 146. Hold on. Sorry, guys. 1146. I'm
46.
so sorry. Ron, how would I say that?
Melee?
Ron Mealy, you have won the watch. Well done. We will be in touch with you via a phone call tomorrow.
Well done,
or
Ron.
email. Well done, Ron. So we're going to just clear this off again to zeros.
So this is now for the Mgb GT, really special car.
Absolutely. So we have sold the same amount.
It's 29, and this was a complete sellout, sold out earlier on today.
Amazing. So as you can see, this is the MGB. So 2999. So there's one on here. Good luck, everybody. Very excited for you. This is an absolute gem of a car. Here we go. 1480. Don't let me get it wrong, guys. 1480. Hopefully you're watching. That right? Yeah?
It is 1480.
Ian
Is it
Calder?
Calder.
Calder. Ian, well done. How exciting. Hopefully you're watching and we can give you a call very, very shortly. So well done, Ian. You have won this glorious MG and hopefully you are going to love it as much as the previous owner because he genuinely loved this car so much that we've got an absolute array of items.
And he owned it for 30 years, so
absolutely.
hopefully, Ian, you'll own it for another 30 years. That would be lovely.
So. That would be great. So hopefully we can have a little chat with you. So those of you who have just tuned in, we have just drawn this wonderful Mgb GT and the lovely watch as well. So we also, if you guys are thinking, oh, this could be me, I could win, which is absolutely going to happen for you guys if you enter the draw or join our mailing list, and actually if you head over to our Instagram, Facebook, you've got a members option. Is that a thing?
So
Can we
right,
talk
okay,
about this now?
okay, that's probably worth. I thought about it earlier on talking about it. So on the website, we created exactly a year yesterday VIP membership. Now it isn't for everybody, but it is. If you buy a few tickets, it's well worth doing. So it's £10 for the year, the entire year. And you get 10% off every single purchase. So even if there's a launch sale or a voucher code, you still get a further 10% off as well. So if you buy, I don't know, 9 tickets in a whole year, it's well worth spending that £10 because you'll get a lot more money off. So yeah, we launched it a year ago. We weren't sure how well it would do. There's about 500 people that are members at the moment.
Amazing.
But yeah, get onto the website and do that. It's well worth doing.
Yeah, I saw the video the other
It's really
day.
good, yeah.
Marketing's working because it popped up on mine. So yeah, not only can you be part of the mailing list, but you can also be a member of the Bridge Classic Car competitions,
yes.
which is great.
It's well worth talking about. Should we talk about the others? How are you getting on, Nick? Okay.
Perfectly.
Well, let's just very quick, should we talk about, so the Spitfire we thought was going to sell out, we thought we might be drawing that today actually. There's about 1,000 tickets left on that. So that's probably going to, I'm pretty certain that's going to be in the next draw for the Spitfire. So it's well worth getting your tickets on that.
Absolutely.
£5 a ticket. So it's like,
yeah, it's so
really
cheap for
good.
tickets. Like £5, I mean, I would definitely be putting in at least 10 for
You
that.
didn't drive this one though, did you?
No, I couldn't believe it. I turned up and I did the intro for it, and Freddie was like, done the driving. I'm like, are you kidding me? I was like, I really wanted to drive this one. So yeah, no, he absolutely loved it. I have a thing for a wooden steering wheel.
Right.
I absolutely love
like
it.
it, right, like it, okay.
Absolutely love a wooden steering wheel.
Nothing worse than saying you got a thing and you hate it.
No, I used to have one in my Mark 1.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I put a Nardi wooden steering wheel in it. I absolutely loved them. So anything with a wooden steering wheel, I'm like a magpie.
And then we've got the MGA, which has been on the website for a while, probably one of the best cars we've ever done. Certainly the most valuable car we've ever done. So someone will be winning this at some point. It's the twin cam MGA. It's a very special car, so if you haven't got a ticket, it's well worth getting a ticket for that one.
Absolutely.
How are we getting on, Nick?
Super fun car. We've also got this beautiful Mgb Gt V8. So obviously we've just given away the GT, but this one is super special because it has got the V8 engine in. Last time we did a V8 competition, it went mental, didn't it? We sold out so quickly.
They're really difficult to get hold of, that's the thing. If you're an MG fan, they're so difficult to get an MG V8. So yeah, we had 2 in the building at the one time. We knew they were both going to be competitions. This one just took a little bit longer to get ready than the other one. But yeah, released soon, hopefully.
So we have the winner. This is Ian, right? Yeah. Why did you guys give me a phone without a case? Do you know how clumsy I am? Right, let's give him a call. Fingers crossed he answers. This is always so tense. Oh no, Ian. Hi, Ian. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hi, Ian. It's Hayley from Bridge Classic Car Competitions. Are you able to talk for a little bit?
I can, yeah.
Perfect. I'm guessing you know that you entered yourself into a competition to win the Mgb GT.
I did, yeah.
Well, I've got some really fabulous news for you. You've won.
Blimey.
So I'm now standing next to your car.
I'm speechless.
We weren't sure if you were going to answer the phone, to be honest, Ian. Were you watching the draw?
I wasn't, no. Forgotten all about it.
Oh, did you? What a lovely surprise. What made you enter?
It's, well, I'm into classic cars and that. I've been all my life type of thing. And I've owned quite a few and that. But I've entered a few of your competitions. But blimey, I'm totally shocked.
Oh, well, I'm glad that you're...
I'm over the moon.
Oh, good. I'm so glad that you're over the moon.
Clear my garage out now.
That is a very good reason to clear your garage out because it's definitely worth a garage store.
Definitely.
Well, what we'll do is we'll get in touch with you tomorrow to find out when we can drop it off to you because not only did you win the car, but we drop it off to you, to your home. So
That's absolutely fabulous. Anytime you like.
we'll give you a call tomorrow to organise it, all right?
That's brilliant. Thank you very much.
Not,
I'm speechless.
awesome.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Not a problem, Ian. Lovely to chat to you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'll speak to you tomorrow.
All right then, bye-bye.
I know.
What a lovely guy. I didn't think he was going to answer then, did you?
Close, wasn't it?
Oh, it was very close. Well, that was Ian. Ian won this wonderful car, and the next car could be won by you guys, but you can't win it if you're not in it. So you've definitely got to enter any of the cars that we've got coming up. Definitely tune in, check out the website, Instagram, Facebook pages, and then hopefully we'll see you soon for the next live. So are we good to say goodbye?
I think
sign
so,
out?
yes.
Perfect. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. We've been Bridge Classic Cars, and you've been wonderful. Thank you very much. Good
Thank
night.
you.